So mini
These
cowboys.
cowboy kids who have a passion for the fast and furious.
What? What that means?
Often described as the most dangerous 8 seconds in sport.
Wait. Kids do bull riding in America? Today I'll be reacting to America's Cowboys Kids. My friends, I'm not even sure what I should expect on this one, but a lot of you end up suggesting this video multiple times. So before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description, and let's play it. So mini cowboys.
These cowboy kids who have a passion for the fast and furious.
What? What that means?
Often described as the most dangerous 8 seconds in sport.
Wait. Kids do bull riding in America? My friends, I knew they do in ships and stuff like that, but in real bulls? Is this a thing? Oh wow.
This is bull riding.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm sorry. Well, I tell you one thing, those kids, they will be really tough men or women. I'm not sure if women also do this when they grow up, because this is so tough.
Studies reveal bull riding is 10 times more dangerous than American football.
I mean, I believe it.
Yet this sport has never
See, this
been
is
so
cute.
popular. And training starts with children who are barely older than toddlers.
This is grassroots rodeo where little 4 to 6-year-olds are testing their mettle on sheep, much better known as mutton busting around here.
This is amazing. Okay, my friends, I have to be super honest here. You guys know how this goes on this community, but this is something I would never let my kid do. I'm being very honest with you. But I also did not grow up in this culture, in this, let's say, lifestyle almost. Would you guys agree with that? So maybe for those kids, they also saw the parents do this type of stuff, and they also want to try it. So I'm no one to judge them, but this is wild and really interesting to me. Actually, leave a like if you enjoy this type of feeds, because they are a bit different of what I tend to react.
Fort Worth in Texas is the heart of cowboy country and the spiritual
Of course, it's Texas.
home of bull riding. Once a rural pastime, now it's the fastest growing sport in America.
Wait, my friends, the other day, someone told me that the fastest growing sport in America was soccer. It's actually bull riding? Man, Europeans cannot win one. Come on.
Lara is 10 years old. He's the current bull riding world champion for his age group, and he comes from a dyed-in-the-wool rodeo family.
So what are you going to be riding today, Lance?
Steers. They're in the back pen right now.
And they're quite big.
Yes, sir.
Man, they are big. For his size, they are quite big, actually.
Bigger than you.
Yes, sir.
Lance
You know what? This kid, and I bet the others will be the same. They seem very respectful. This in Texas, in the South in general, you guys say that people have to have really good manners, and I think you can see it on kids already, right?
is competing with his little sister Jaden, who's just 7.
Wait. A girl? Oh wow, my friend, sorry. This is impressive.
And they're quite big.
Yes, sir.
Bigger than you.
Yes, sir.
Lance is competing with his little sister Jaden, who's just 7.
Wow.
Are you all ready to ride?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're going to be riding those calves.
Yes, ma'am.
I like your boots.
Thank you.
I might have to borrow them
Oh, so
myself.
respectful.
Older brother Joseph is 15.
What are you doing here, Joseph?
I'm rosining up my rope to make it sticky. Helps you hold on better.
All
Okay.
are following in their father TJ's footsteps.
See what I said? Maybe this is basically the lifestyle of the family. Seems like at least the dad also did this.
Nervous for the kids today, TJ?
No, I just, the whole getting everything started, because I've got 3 of them, I want to make sure everything's ready to go.
Last year, Lance scooped $5,000 in prize money.
Wow.
They get 20% of their winnings to go in their pocket, and then the rest goes into a rodeo fund that helps pay for the next rodeo.
Okay.
We thank you for getting us here safely, Lord. We appreciate everything and just having another wonderful day, Lord. And we thank you for giving us the opportunity to rodeo and enjoy the sport that we love so much.
First in the hot seat is Lance's little sister.
Oh my god, I hope everything goes well.
Is this Jaden's first year where she's moved from sheep to calves? That's a big deal.
It's a scary situation.
Well, okay, I suspect a lot of you guys may not agree with this type of thing for kids because, let's be real, this type of topics, they tend to be a bit complex. But one thing I think we all can agree, when this, girl grows up, he probably will be a very tough person in a good way, in the sense that if you face this as a kid, a lot of difficulties that will appear in your life will be nothing, I really believe you can make kids, not that I believe, this is science. The way you shape your kids when they are kids, they will be that when they grow up, right? Oh man, please make this go
Jaden
well.
only weighs 23 kilograms. Her calf is nearly 10 times.
You know what? Kilograms. I love this channel already. 23 kilograms? That's not a lot. My kid is 9 months and is 10 kilos. More or less half of her weight.
That.
Let's go. Ride now, Jay, ride. Hustle.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh, she did really well. I'm not sure if the bull ended up stepping her, Please no.
Has she hurt herself?
Yeah, she got stepped on.
Okay. Damn.
Hey, you were putting on one ride, sister.
Hey, everybody was cheering for you.
They were.
This time, Jaden is fine.
I'm proud of you, man. That's good.
Oh, proud dad.
But not everyone is so lucky.
What happened to you today?
I rode a calf and I got stuck. And I braced my fall and I broke my wrist.
Oh my god.
The bone on this side of the wrist and then the bone on this side of the wrist. He has to see the orthopedic surgeon on Monday.
And I'm only 8 years old.
And you're only 8 years old. So are you worried as a mum that...
Oh my god, this is a great question. Actually, I'm really curious to see her perspective on this because me as a new dad, of course, this would completely, break my heart if I see my kid get any type of damage, But like I said, this probably could be their way of living, if that makes sense.
And you're only 8 years old. So are you worried as a mum?
Okay.
That's what he likes to do, then that's part of the price that comes along with it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They all say, yes, ma'am. That's so cute.
Come back here, then.
Vicky Turner has been working as a rodeo medic for 37 years.
It may be broken right there. Okay.
What happened here, Vicky?
When he got bucked off, the bull stepped on his calf. They're like little toothpicks. So when they step on, that much weight steps on it.
How many people have you seen already?
Probably 50.
50
Yeah.
in 4 hours.
Yeah, for, injuries before they got here to get typed up and Band-Aids and...
What's the worst injury you've seen here
Here,
today?
broken arm was probably the worst.
You know what? I love how the kid is like this. Yeah, easy. Sorry, but it's kind of funny.
Everybody else is just lumps, bumps, and bruises.
And ever?
Ever? Yeah. Dead. Dead, yeah. There's a plaque up on the ceiling of this arena that has a bronc rider's name and a bull rider's name, and both of them died during their event. We kept them alive till they got to the hospital and they died later.
Oh, okay.
There are
That's
few statistics on casualties in youth bull riding, but it's estimated that 1 in 15 rides ends in injury.
1 in 15. Okay. Well, the thing is, of course, the dying is crazy, but if you play, no, I was about to say, if you play NFL, if you play football, I suspect that also creates a lot of damage to kids. I know there is some documentaries about that. Even if you play, soccer, you can get hurt quite bad. So sports always have this component of some type of danger, right? But I think bull riding is a bit in a different level, at least from what I'm seeing right now.
I'm keen to find out why parents like Diana and TJ are seemingly so brazen about the dangers facing their children.
Is it a matter then of cowboy parents like yourselves prizing courage over caution?
Yes, ma'am. It's taking chances. As these kids, that's what they're doing. They're taking chances. And us as parents, we're taking a chance. And then
Do you think the cowboy culture might not allow kids to be kids?
this is a very dangerous sport. And you can't really take it kiddish around and playing around, because that's when you can get hurt. And I think a lot of these kids, they do understand, I've got to be here to do business.
Next up is Lance.
Lance is about to ride a miniature bull, but don't be misled by that name. From where I'm standing, this bull looks huge.
Lance is the brother, right? The brother of the girl.
After Jaden's fall, he needs to step up.
I think he feels the pressure he puts on himself. When the pressure is going to be, going the way you want to
Oh. Wait. So that also counts even so I don't know the rules of this sport, but for example the kid very early end up going to the side of the bull. Is that some type of they take points of that or something, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if you are on the top of the bull that counts a bit more, but you end up staying for a long time, right?
Only managed to stay on for 5 seconds.
Only 5 seconds is a lot. I mean, it's a bull.
He's taken himself off to a quiet corner.
That was a tough one. What happened?
I should have rode that.
You should have rode that. Why do you think you're always so hard on yourself after a
I
ride?
expect more from myself.
I mean, he did well to me.
It was a disappointing day for the Laras. None of the kids won any prize money. But Lance says he's coming back next week, fighting.
But you can see the kid totally loves this. I mean, seems quite obvious, right? What the hell is... Oh my god, I end up pausing in the perfect, time frame. Take a look at this. Saloon Cowboys. Giant truck. Man, how can you not love America? And country.
In the United States, bull riding events began in the 1930s.
Oh my god, the kid was on the top of the cow.
In the United States, bull riding events began in the 1930s.
What?
But it's come a long way since then.
Here we go!
In the last 20 years, it's become a global phenomenon.
Sorry, but global phenomenon, I believe that already answers what I was about to ask. Is that the best athletes of this sport, they get really a lot of money?
And a multi-million-dollar industry.
Okay.
Now bulls are being genetically bred exclusively for the sport, to be bigger, stronger, and
Even
more
stronger.
aggressive.
How about it for that Brazilian bull?
Cody Custer is a former world champion and bull riding legend.
All right, buddy, you're it.
He says young kids are too often being used as crash test dummies on so-called super bulls. Cody's so concerned that he set up his own training camps to teach them on safer animals.
These cattle
Wow.
that you see these kids going to get on, they're going to be rider friendly. The right kind of stock, they're going to be able to put into motion the things that they know up here.
Oh, I like that. That
He
was
in total
impressive
control.
again.
He even kicked his feet out a couple times just to show that he had control of things. That's what my mission is, just make sure that these kids are getting on the right kind of stock and they'll have a chance to go someplace.
But these are unpredictable animals, and there's only so much you can do to protect young riders, especially when they get to 15 and graduate onto young bulls, which are far stronger than calves.
This bull does not look happy that another animal is on his back.
Damn. Oh, holy, that's crazy. So, my friends, this is actually a lifestyle in Texas and other parts of the South, I assume. I have a question for you. How do you feel about this, actually, about kids doing this sport? It's a very dangerous sport, but you know what? I mean, it's also the lifestyle they grew up, I feel like. And leave me a comment if you ever went to, you know, a rodeo or so, and not a rodeo, but basically if you ever saw kids doing this type of sport, because I would love to know your perspective. And if you like this sport, let's say, leave me a like.
This is seriously nerve-wracking stuff for the spectators. What exactly
I mean, he did really well.
I don't really know. It kind of helicoptered me and landed out on my head and off to the next one, I guess.
Okay.
It looks like they're finding more inventive ways to throw you guys off.
Oh yeah, the breeding system nowadays is getting so intense and so hardcore. It's not even realistic. The more stuff they breed and the more the stuff they do, it's getting bucking harder and harder. It's just crazy.
Is this true?
Trey just had one of these crazy falls. I'm just going to speak to his mum. How are the nerve levels? Are you all right?
A little shaky. I'd like to see a little better landing.
Damn, look at the... Sorry. I know I do the random pauses ever, but take a look at all the
These
pickup trucks on the
crazy
background.
falls. I'm just going to speak to his mum. How is
Damn! 1, 2, 3, and I believe there is another one right there.
the nerve levels? Are you all right?
And another one. Is that a Tesla? I believe there is a Tesla. Who drives a Tesla in Texas? My friends.
A little shaky. I'd like to see a little better landing.
Are you not worried as a mum putting these kids on big bulls?
You know, they've been doing it since they were little bitty, and it really is their oxygen. Now, do I get scared? Do I cry? Do I scream? Do I yell? Yes,
Of
all
course.
of that. But I would never, ever ask him to stop.
Have you ever been to a rodeo where you felt like the bulls are maybe just too big for your kids?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Trey has been knocked out a couple of times, which the bulls were too big.
However much the cowboy community brush off the bumps and bruises and defend the sport, it's clear there are underlying concerns.
Even your son is after mentioning the breeding issue, that it's going too far. What do you make of that?
There's a lot of money involved. And now they can take a bull who's so good and they can breed him and you know, make more that are so good. Used to you'd have 1 or 2 bulls going down the road that were phenomenal. Now you have 40. So it's a...
Oh, this is actually crazy. I was not aware of this, the breeding stuff for bulls.
It's a numbers game, it's a money game. I don't see it changing.
It's an issue that Cody knows all too well.
It's something this generation of guys has to deal with that we didn't have to deal with. Now they're trying to raise a bigger, you know, a stronger, better, more athletic bull.
Does that add more danger to the sport, a sport that's already hugely dangerous?
You take a young teenage boy and put him on a bull that's got a massive pedigree, it'd be kind of like putting a 13, 14-year-old football player against an NFL player. It's not even.
Wow. That's a great comparison, actually. So basically, when this gentleman was doing the bull riding, maybe those kids are facing bulls as strong as he did, but when he was in his prime, let's say, doing this type of stuff. Wow.
There's no question Cody's dedicated to training and protecting the next generation of bull riders. But he's a lone figure in a multi-million-dollar sport.
On the road again.
Bull riding is hugely popular in Canada, Australia, Brazil, and Mexico.
Canada? Australia? Oh wait, I thought this was just in America. I feel so dumb now.
But here in the southern states of Oklahoma and Texas, it's more than just a sport.
So, my friend, sorry for asking this, but Oklahoma and Texas, they share a lot of values, culture. Would you guys agree with that? I always feel like they are kind of associated one with each other. I know Texas are really proud of their state, so don't feel offended, but at least it is the feeling I have. When I watch Oklahoma things, they remember me Texas.
Way of life. And the Lara family realize it can be a path to a better future.
Ooh, the machine.
After his disappointment at the last rodeo, Lance is working hard, determined to win the next event. He trains for up to 2 hours a day, every day.
I always tell him I'm gonna throw you to the wolves. You either come back leading the pack or you get eaten. He's always been one of the smaller guys, so it's kind of a, it's just something to kind of motivate him and pump him up. He won't set his
Lance has been lucky not to injure himself seriously so far, but he's had some close shaves.
I was hanging upside down. Next thing you know, I was on the ground, stepped on.
That sounds terrifying, Lance.
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you do?
Most of the thing is Daddy says is, don't cry in the arena.
Don't cry in the arena.
Yes, ma'am.
So what did you do?
I cried in my back pen.
Okay, so you held back the tears.
Yes, ma'am.
While a big steer stood on your neck.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I love this kid, actually. He's so respectful, and I love the story that I did not cry on the arena. No chance on the back. Yeah, then the back, I had to do it. I mean, it hurts.
One brave cowboy.
Yes, ma'am.
So cute.
Come on, ready? Ready.
But it's not all blood, sweat, and tears. Even when Lance isn't training for bull riding, he's playing bull riding.
Yo, this is actually a great way of training.
Oh, we just make up names.
Oh, you're making up bulls now? Ah.
Yeah, most of the time, me, brother, and sister, all we do is make up names. Ooh.
Is that more fun?
Most of the time. And then we have a big rodeo. One of our bulls named Grasshopper. One's named Dr. Pepper.
Didn't your dad used to be
Dr. Pepper, I love that.
a bull rider?
How are you all the time?
They probably won more buckles in their young age than what I did my whole entire career.
Come on, Dad! Yeah, Dad! That's a good road!
Oh, they seem to have a great relation with the dad. That's amazing.
Inside, you start to really understand what this sport means to the Laras. This is your bedroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you like bull riding?
Damn, he loves the sport. It's crazy. So see, now I started, I don't like to judge this type of stuff because, like I said, it's not my culture, what I know. But now I feel a bit more compassion about this in the sense that, I mean, they really grew up with this. They love this. Imagine now saying these kids that he cannot do the bull riding anymore. This will be devastating for him. It's interesting, of course, but wow.
Or something.
Yes, ma'am.
Just spotted this.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the biggest check I've ever seen, I think.
When we went to Vegas and I won, all I cared about was the check. And Daddy was like, you can't cash it in.
It's a lot of
I
money.
don't care. I haven't won one. There's my first check.
This is the first check you've ever won.
The cardboard. But the checks, that ain't the first one.
What's this, Lance? So I just noticed this.
Saving up for college.
You're saving up for college?
Yes, ma'am.
That's pretty heavy, so you're doing quite well.
He needs a bit more, but
14 bucks and 71 cents.
You've saved $14 and 71 cents.
Yes, ma'am.
These bulls are so big. Lance's dream is to perform professionally at the PBR, bull riding's equivalent to the
PBR is the league, okay.
Premier League.
Okay.
Events like these are viewed by 500 million people around the world.
Oh, wait, what?
Events like these are viewed by 500 million people around the world.
Half a
Lance has 8 more
billion?
years before he can even think about.
My friends, honestly, wow, holy sweet potato. I knew this was a thing in America, but I thought it was more a niche thing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I thought was, yeah, it's a thing more in the countryside, but half a billion.
Riding here. Just think if these bulls are bucking this hard and they're this ranked right now, what are they going to be like in 8 years when he's there?
Will it get to the point where nobody is able to stay on these bulls?
If it continues the way it is, the sport of rodeo the way it is, it'll no longer be a bull riding, it'll be just a bull bucking competition. It's all about money.
HD Page is the biggest bull breeder in the business.
Everything's DNA.
Another film crew is here and we're having to wait in line.
Where do you get your feed?
Honestly, now I'm really curious to see his perspective because it seems like a lot of people don't like this breeding stuff. It seems like he's going too crazy, right? So this will be really interesting, my friend.
He's the reigning Navy.
And you know what? Am I a crazy guy in Portugal watching at a commentary about cowboys? Alone? Am I? Maybe. You know what? We are at 16 minutes of this video. Leave me the number 16 if I'm not alone in Portugal watching this alone. Yeah, you get the
It
point.
seems that everyone wants to speak to HD ahead of a PBR event at the weekend, where his bull will be the star attraction.
Long John. Recently he's had a name change. Now he's Sweet Pros.
Sorry, one thing, but they also, for example, make some type of evaluation for the bulls. Because imagine if you are a pro athlete and you go first and your bull is weaker than the other that comes. Because I think this should also be in consideration. You can be really unlucky and get a crazy bull. You know what I'm trying to say, my friend?
Long John.
He's big.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's
Damn.
the reigning world
Looks like a
champion.
camel, actually.
Bulls like Long John don't come along by accident. He's a product of years of selective breeding.
We raised his mother from a calf and her mother, That was the goal all along. You hope, produce one that you can be proud of.
30 years ago, HD's dad was one of the first to start breeding exclusively for bull riding. Now there are nearly 1,000 stock contractors, all dedicated to producing bigger and more athletic bulls. And HD leaves
crazy.
nothing to chance.
Ernest here is about to clap some bull semen of all things.
Actually, another question. Sorry for so many questions, but this is very new to me, as you can imagine. Let's say that bull goes, makes a tremendous show. What happens with the bull? He comes next month for another, another run, if that makes sense.
Apparently it's big money.
What we're doing is taking a rectal probe. It's actually inserted into the rectum. It'll cause the bull to extend his penis and to go ahead and ejaculate. And then we'll take that sample into the lab so that they can bank the genetic material in order to market that. We'll take the ejaculate and we'll put it in the water bath. We'll note the volume we gave right at 7 mils. Okay, this is an example of what an actual straw would be. That's a 1/2 mil straw. On average, for the bucking stock industry, they have a value anywhere from $150, and it can be upwards of, on average, several thousand.
So one round of ejaculation
Well, but there is a lot of science behind this.
could fill one straw?
No, it could fill about 165 straws on average. There are a lot of bulls that they've had over $1 million just in semen cells.
That's incredible.
Get the perfect genetic mix and you can create a bull worth millions of dollars.
Holy. Damn.
That's kind of what we're looking for right there.
It's Lance's big day. He's back at the youth rodeo, eyeing up this young bull, which stands between him and getting his season back on track.
Oh, come on.
Is he a good one?
Do well, my friend.
They say he is.
This one comes with a fierce reputation.
You know what? This is a great video so far. Would you guys agree? I'm actually enjoying this a lot. Again, leave a like if you enjoy this type of content because it's a bit different. It's a bit longer, to be fair, but I like it.
Don't commit if he goes spin one way. Don't commit because he may come back to the other way. And then also when you get off, run for the wins. Good luck.
Lance is currently in 5th place in the league. He has to produce a perfect ride if he wants a chance of staying near the top of the table.
Throw you the wolves. What do you want to do? Lead the pack or get eaten? Come back leading the pack now.
And you know what? There is something crazy about this type of sports in the sense that when you play you play football or soccer, it's a team game. You know, it's always easy to say, it was not my fault. But in this type of sport, it's you. You know what I mean? The responsibility is quite stronger. No, come on, my friends, I'm nervous. Totally. Man. Come on, do it, my friend. Ooh, that's crazy. Oh my god, this is a world record. World record, probably.
Great, Lance after stayed on for 8 seconds.
Damn, 8 seconds. This is the maximum, right? This was perfection. You know what? Clap.
Well done, buddy. Are you happy with that? That was so...
Oh man. What a kid.
Your head when you're on the bull?
Just keep your feet down and hustle.
And hustle.
Yes, sir.
Technique.
Lance came 2nd today, earning himself 9.
Second? What? That was perfect. Oh, this is rigged. Oh my god.
$95, and his season's looking up.
Wait, how much? Sorry?
Earning himself $95, and his season's looking up. But there's a mantra in bull riding. It's not a case of if you get injured, but when and how badly.
I believe it. I mean, those animals are so strong.
Lance's ultimate goal is riding at PBR events like this one at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Texas.
Dallas Cowboys?
Somewhere over there in that place.
Long John.
Wait, is this where the NFL team plays, the Cowboys, that you guys have in do you guys know Cowboys, the team, NFL team?
Tonight's star bull. But Lance is here to see his hero, bull riding's poster boy, JB Mooney.
Okay, let's go, my friends. So he's a big star.
To me, this seems like the most unnatural extension of cowboying. But bull riding events like this are all about the glitz and the glamour and about the rock star lifestyle.
Crack the whip and Joao Ricardo Vieira, let's get it! He's gonna get, wow.
As the night draws to a climax, it's revealed that the event's 2 biggest stars will be battling each other. JB Mooney has been drawn to ride Long John, and HD is getting his bull prepared.
Long John's got his work cut out for him.
Are you quite nervous?
You can't help but get little butterflies. It's kind of like watching one of your kids kind of get attached to these guys, so you want them to do good.
Oh my god, this guy's amazing. Holy, that was crazy.
It's a great result for HD. Long John bucked JB Mooney just before the buzzer.
Okay.
Oh, I made it in here.
For Lance, it was disappointing to see his hero being bucked off. But he's gained access backstage, and he's in for a surprise. His hero, JB Mooney, has agreed to meet him.
JB, how are you?
Good. My dream is to get in the PBR too.
Have you got any tips for him, JB?
The only tip I ever received that was any good, keep your hands shut. That's all you gotta do.
1, 2.
As the sport becomes
Oh,
more
this is
lucrative,
amazing.
the rewards for breeders and riders are only going to grow. But so too will the pressure on kids to ride bigger and more dangerous bulls if they want to rise to the top. It's a risk bull riding families seem destined to take.
Oh wow, my friends, this was amazing. Damn, I love this video. I started a bit, I'm not sure what the hell is this, but I really had a great time watching this, my friends. I'm not even sure if this video will do well on YouTube or not. Either way, this was tremendous. Thank you so much for watching this with me. Really means a lot, you guys. Really means a lot, you guys. English, my friends. Really means a lot, you guys, staying until the end. Do not forget to leave me the number 16 if I was not watching that alone in Portugal. I was watching alone, but with you, I'm not. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.